Thanks for tuning in again at the Truth Guitar channel. This is Gary Hudson, and I've got something really unique on my bench today that I want to share with you. This is a Framus 12-string made in Germany guitar. It's, from what I've been able to determine, it's probably about a 70, anywhere from a 71 to a 74 would be my guess. John Lennon played one of these in the movie Help, where he played the 12-string guitar and sang, "You've got to hide your love away." I believe his was a 64 or 65 model. So this is a later one, but it's the same guitar and manufacturer. And some really great things about it that are just so vintage and so unique. The back end of the guitar is a nice bevel. This is a hand carved solid back with a bolt-on neck, and I mean that's really cool. That's impressive. You know, I don't get guitars like this in my shop, but maybe twice every 10 years or so. So this is really, I think, the second Framus I've had, but I can't remember the other one. But this is a 12-string, and up here on the headstock you can see you got this nice detail with the looks like there's inlay there, but it looks like maybe that was filled with some bakelite or something, and it shrunk and fell out, is my guess. Nice design on the headstock. So it's a really cool piece, and I'm going to be taking it apart now, and I'll get back with you on another part of this video here as we look inside and see what's there. I have the Framus 12-string taken apart now, and we're going to look inside. And someone has put some shims in there. These look like paper shims. I had it in mind to put something much better than that in there, like maybe some maple wood shims, some wedge shims from Stumac or something I have. So that's going to go in there, and this paper shim is going to be done away with. There's another shim here on the neck. And the pickup inside the guitar was not connected. It's a Bellcat transducer, which is one that's just like a top sensor, a single top sensor. And the reason the pickup wasn't working, at least one reason, is that the ground wire was like that when I took it out, disconnected. It should be grounded to that pot. The other pot wasn't even connected, the tone pot. There was no wires on it at all. So somebody had an idea for this and gave up on it, I guess. So we can get this rewired, and that should be working. I'll be testing it. If it works, well, it'll go back into the guitar. So it's where the bolts went through, holding on the neck. These are some really long neck screws for that. There's the plate, and I've removed the bridge tray, I guess you'd call it a saddle tray, that held the saddle, and the saddle broke apart getting it out, so I'll definitely have to replace that saddle. And we're going to get this neck set correctly, and a new saddle in, and fix the pickup, and of course all the detail that it needs. So now I got this Framus back together, this 12-string from the early 70s, and I've detailed the finish, and you can see that after buffing that out, there's a lot more gloss there. The finish has come back a lot, and I had to put some really thick shims in here to get this neck set to correct the offset that was at the bridge. I made a bone saddle for it, and I had to make it at a certain height because you have to have some break angle of the strings here for it to sound right, for it to sound good. And so there she is after the detail. and the cleaning. One other thing that I had to do was I had to put longer neck screws in it because of this shim here. These were 4 inches originally that were in there, and so I replaced these with some 4.5 inch length screws. So now it's got longer screws in it, and these were just not going to be long enough with those shims in there. And you can see where they are, where this has been shimmed now. There's my neck plate. How she looks. Great looking guitar. Great sounding guitar too. Alright, let's hear what she sounds like acoustically. Unfortunately, the pickup that I reinstalled in this doesn't have enough gain. It's old, it's worn out, I think. The top sensor just doesn't work very well. So this guitar will either have to be mic'd or some other type of pickup system installed for it to be used for amplification. Here I stand, hand in hand, with my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small. Everywhere people stare, each and every day, I can see them laugh at me. Got to hide your love away. Hey, you got to hide your love away. All right, she's a player. Thanks for watching.